So let's see what's next, Wheel. COVID denier. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Should we do this Alex Jones one? What do you guys think? Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Yes. Okay.
Also, the Marxist-Leninist brainwashing that goes on in the colleges and in the popular culture has now hit boil. The left knows
Shamrock Star, thanks for the 200 bits.
what it's doing. It's a sophisticated dialectic. We're going to break it down. And then this new footage has got everybody blown away. Because that's their job, is to go start a riot. We've got the documents 3 years ago from Alexander Soros' operation. It's racketeering. It's criminal. So you go, this doesn't make sense. Because the idiot followers of this are so stupid, they're just ordered to attack, and they go attack. It's amazing. Because they're idiots. They're crazy people.
The fact that they made J. Jonah Jameson in the MCU basically an Alex Jones InfoWars crazy person was fucking perfect, by the way. I cannot wait to see what they do with that moving forward. It's fantastic. There was a show around 2008 or so where they redid J. Jonah Jameson. This was an animated Spider-Man program where he was like a Bill O'Reilly-esque Fox News commentator, and that worked for the time. But nowadays, having him be Alex Jones, perfect. I also would have accepted if J. Jonah Jameson was sort of a what's his name? Joe Rogan. A Joe Rogan-esque J. Jonah Jameson would also be pretty good. He just has people on to scream about how Spider-Man is a menace. And he's like, yeah, dude, you ever done DMT? That would also be good.
And then we're also going to get to the big, fat enchilada when we return. Look, I've been saying for a long time COVID-19 is a giant, sophisticated takeover hoax, a psyop. I mean, there's a real virus at the heart of it, but its real power is it spreads really fast to infect everybody so everybody can be suspect and the bad guy. And it's synthetic so Bill Gates and the UN and the WHO can own it. And that's now all.
What? No, it's not synthetic. Alex, no, it's not. You need to cite sources if you're claiming something like that. Bill Gates has nothing to do with coronavirus.
All confirmed. It's got 5 times the death rate, 5 times lower the death rate than the flu.
That's untrue. It has a much higher death rate than the flu. Where do these people get this information? Where do these people get this misinformation from?
And most of that's with fake numbers, people that died of something else. So you take those numbers out, it's just very hard to die from COVID-19.
That's completely untrue. All this, like, conjecture that doctors are somehow, like, putting down deaths that aren't COVID-19 as COVID-19 is fucking ridiculous. If anything, the death numbers have been underreported. We can see this because if you look at death rates from this time this year and this time last year before COVID-19 was a thing, the death rates are much higher in these past 3 or 4 months this year than the previous year. And that's even already accounting for all the confirmed COVID deaths, meaning a lot of people must be dying as a result of COVID, and it's not being reported because there aren't enough tests.
You got to be super old, a bunch of other conditions, no vitamins or minerals, and then it'll kill you deader than a hammer.
No. Young people have died from this with no prior conditions, Alex. No wonder this guy got, like, banned off YouTube and shit. He just spouts lies. Dangerous lies.
Turbo Force, really 10 hours of clean energy, 50% off. Survival Shield X2, nascent iodine spray, 50% off. Survival Shield X3, 50% off. Lung Cleanse, 50% off. Vitamin Mineral Fusion, 50% off. Bodies, Ultimate Turmeric Formula, 50% off. Ultra 12, 50% off. Vaso, 50% off. DNA Force Plus, 50% off. Winter Sun Plus, taken under the tongue to boost everything with the vitamin K and the rest of it, 50% off. Of course, the wind can blow and kill you if you don't have that. People don't usually die of starvation. They die of complications from malnutrition. And a lot of Americans are malnourished because they eat crap all day. We'll be right back. Stay with us. And then I am going to come.
Complications from malnutrition when you're starving is dying of starvation. Dying of starvation is the colloquial way of saying that. What do you think your lack of nutrients is coming from? It's from the fact that you don't have nutrients because you're not eating, Alex, you idiot. What?
Back and hit the biggest news ever on COVID-19 and really the way forward and really exciting positive developments that have taken place that are just so incredibly good. Living Defense, that's so good to flush out your guts and get rid of those unwanted visitors, 50% off. Chill for
God, all the shilling for the gross supplements. What is wrong with him? And as we all know, Alex Jones, pinnacle of human performance and health. Look at him.
Course, amazing, 50% off. Super Filmo Vitality, never do this, 50% off. Biotrue Selenium, 50%.
I actually haven't seen Alex Jones in like a couple of years. He looks like someone blew him up like a balloon.
Off. Extend-A-Wise, 50% off.
And I say this as a fat person. Like, look at him. It's like off-putting.
Off. Lexa Pure Breeze, at cost $149. It goes on and on and on. The coronavirus shell game. And it breaks down how this shell game hoax is really starting to come down around itself.
The massive whistleblower campaign in China.
Oh my God. Can you, oh my God, Steve Bannon, for one thing, use some sunscreen for fuck's sake. Secondly, can you imagine having Steve Bannon on your show and not being embarrassed? God, Fox News, what a joke.
Right now.
Our worst analysis of the enemy's operation is now confirmed to be exactly their attack profile. You know how many people die per day on the globe? 151,000 conservatively. And a large portion of that here in the United States. How many die a year?
Thank you to Daddy Sume with 10 bits, says it's not a sunburn, it's being drunk. It can be both.
60 million's what's spec'd out for this year. The numbers vary. They can go show you a video of one person getting run over by a car and you feel empathy and you care and you have sympathy. Using those they're killing to get good people to give money so they can siphon it off as they always do.
What's the COVID death toll in the U.S.? COVID.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
We're up to 141,000 deaths in the U.S., Alex. How many 9/11s is that? OCP with 1 bit. COVID is not dangerous, but please buy my fake health boosting meds and vitamins. It'll help keep you safe from everything that's not happening. Good point. This is going to continue to jump up because so many states have, like, opened up and it's real fucking bad. So it has started to come down, but it looks like it's starting to go up once again, of course, because of the irresponsible behavior of so many people in this country.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Briefly, just to get this out of the way, I was going to have the new...
Dude Spanking Dude says, even if the death toll was low, it's still fucking deaths. Losing one life is too many. Look, I agree with the sentiment, but it is understandable in a pandemic that some people are going to die. The issue is that absolutely no precautions were taken by the federal government. There was no mask mandate on the federal level. There was no making sure that people were operating in a way that would help them. There was not a good rollout of testing. Completely dropped the ball. It's the fact that the death toll is so high and it's going to continue to rise because of the inaction of the government. If we had had a federal mandate to stay inside and to wear masks months and months ago, and every state had to, within the next, I don't know, within the next 3 months, we would have been fine. We would have been fine. Look at how Europe's doing. Their numbers are continually going down. They successfully flattened the curve. The U.S. fucked this up. It's why the EU and Canada are closing their borders to Americans, because we've dropped the ball so severely. Highly and Derp with 100 bits, a related video. What supplements I'm currently taking, vegan protocol.
What up, you guys?
Oh my goodness.
Guys, it's Christina, and I am so happy to be back in a video with you today. This is video.
We'll save this for if we get, like, a conspiracy thing or something later. I'll count alt medicine in on that.
Product here, which is super strong activated charcoal toothpaste and activated charcoal mouthwash. But those are the facts. Everything Fauci and the NIH and the UN told us, and the Chi-Coms told us, was a lie. And this has been an over a year in development, and we've got it all in the warehouse, and there's one more test, certificate of authenticity, that a separate lab does before we sell it. And for some reason, that's been held up. Didn't fail it. Just with the COVID thing, everything's behind. Everything's dragging. 9 products we can't get in now.
It's almost like it's a real issue, Alex.
3 products now that we can't get, period. It was 2. I mean, the country's breaking down. The world's breaking down. So I'm sitting here going through a lot. They try to set me up. They do a lot of bad things. They harass me. But I'm doing it from an air-conditioned studio. I'm a wimp. Now, I'm sure down the road it's going to get a little rougher, and we'll get to try to measure up. I don't want to. But don't worry, you're all going to get to measure up. Because the time of sitting around and the time of playing games is over. Well, let's hit it right now. Here's the good news. I go out in public and I talk to basically everybody. And folks are wearing the stupid mask, and they're more pissed than ever. And almost everyone I talk to says, I know it's a fraud. I know it's a scam. They always say less than the common flu.
Okay, no. Alex, no. Not less than the common flu. It's much more deadly than the flu. For fuck's sake, Alex. The reason you're seeing that is because the people who go up to Alex Jones in public are whack jobs. If I saw Alex Jones in public, I would not talk to him. Or if I did, it would be something very insulting. Alex, no. People are wearing masks because they are effective. It's why doctors have been wearing them for like a century.
I've been looking forward to this shit all my fucking life. So, Target, I'm not playing any more of those games.
Oh my god, are you seriously gonna fuck with a bunch of masks at Target? Jesus Christ, lady.
This shit's fucking over. This shit's
Really? You're gonna get banned from Target just so you can make a stupid Instagram video?
fucking over. This shit's fucking over. This shit's 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 over. Yay! This shit's over. Woo! Yay! So this shit, get all this shit off my car. I don't want any of that shit. I don't want any of that shit. Get that shit out of here.
So they're able to run
Fuck that, Karen. Jesus Christ, lady.
the fraud from a centralized position, saying that people that haven't even been tested have COVID-19 by some, quote, complex metric.
Daddy Sume with 10 bits. That lady is paranoid schizophrenic. She thinks she is communicating with Trump and the World Health Organization. She is later arrested in another video. Oh, and Alex Jones used her as a reference in a video. Fantastic.
Complex metric means a magician's trick.
No. Again, as I mentioned earlier, you can look at the death rates for this time last year and this year and see that they're much higher this year and infer that it's because of COVID. Those numbers, however, are not being put into the actual total for COVID. The 140,000 people who have died of COVID in this country are only the ones that have been confirmed, not the ones that can be inferred.
Papayas have COVID-19. Dogs have it. Goats have it.
Yes, animals can get the same diseases as humans sometimes. I believe a dog has gotten it, and some cats have gotten it.
Hell, Easter bunnies have it. It's like Santa Claus, folks. It doesn't exist, but childlike brains believe in it. I mean, there's a real virus. It's man-made so the corporations can own it.
No! It is not a man-made virus! Alex, you stupid fuck. How does he... Where does he even post this shit anymore? I know he's on BitChute, but where else? Because I know he's been banned from YouTube. This is a mirror someone did. And I know he was banned from, like, some porn website where he had been posting stuff. I'm not kidding. Where does he post this because it's like outright lies.
Because it's engineered virus, and it reprograms your damn cells. You think that's safe?
Oh, on his own website? That makes sense, I guess. I'm surprised he isn't getting sued again like he did after the Sandy Hook families were like, holy shit, we're getting harassed by people who watch InfoWars, and you're telling them we're crisis actors.
That's so super advanced, no one's able to track the criminal activity of what it really does because only the top corporations even know what's going on. And that's where Jeffrey Epstein came in, blackmailing everybody, the top scientists, to make sure they didn't expose it. That's why they're...
Hold on, I'm gonna report this video. Hopefully this video will get taken down by YouTube. Here. I'm gonna put this in the chat if you also want to report it as like an Alex Jones video and also promoting like COVID conspiracies, because like, hey, if it gets taken down while I watch it, I would consider that a fucking win. People should not be looking at this shit.
There's thousands of top virologists from all over the world murdered, chopped up, shot, killed, run over. There's over 100 of them killed in Texas. And a lot of times they torture them to death. I read the police reports. They go in these houses, barely gets any attention. There's pentagrams carved in them. Their intestines are hanging off the ceiling fans. Yeah. You know, Satanism is just a form of mind control. You know that, right?
Oh, Alex, stop.
So when we come back, because I want to really get into this with some detail, the good news. Let me show you these headlines first. Coronavirus hospital data will now be sent to Trump administration instead of CDC.
That's bad. They're going to edit it. That's bad.
Public's disconnect from COVID-19 reality worries experts the Hill. Oh, you mean we're not buying into your hoax? That's the CNN headline.
No. They're worried because you're telling lies to people, and people aren't taking this threat seriously.
Trump delusional. Americans delusional. That's an inversion. You are lying to us, asking us to be delusional. Trump is taking control of the election fraud to stop it, and of the COVID fraud. The only way out is offense, offense, offense. Attack, 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 attack. I'm not there to act tough to the president. I'm not there to act like I'm got bravado. It's not like that. I'm a really nice person around women, children, other men. I'm not trying to act powerful. This is the most important person in the world, and we're under total attack. And if I get a chance to talk to Trump, I'm not going to sit there and play games. He answers the switchboards in the middle of the night. The guy's a maniac. But it goes back to his dad and their buildings is they listen to the people. And they respect that the most. And it's not some kiss your ass thing either. It's like they know ear to the ground, the street, the people's what matters. They want to know what's going on. They set up the Wuhan lab. They created the virus. That's literally mainstream news. Trump is letting them stick their hand down the rattlesnake hole. And that's what this broadcast serves as a purpose, is the revelation of the method, how we're doing this. And we are simpatico. I tell you, more and more, it's just that absolutely enrages the establishment. So when there's a real epidemic, you're not going to hear about it, boys and girls. They're going to cover that up.
We are in the middle of one. What?
Real pneumonias out there, and if you don't have zinc, vitamin D3 or C, you are defenseless. If you got it, you're in line.
Okay, I'm done. Fuck Alex Jones. Holy shit. He is such a shitbag.